Look upon that northern wind, my friend, in burning regalia. The great phoenix does return, and in red and in orange, his name is your main man. I have been on a sojourn in a land most foul. In one word, jail. That's right. The last 5 months and 10 days I have been in jail. I was in jail without bail, and I was in jail for something absolutely despicable and ridiculous. Fortunately, I've extricated myself from that position. I was in jail for looking at the rest of my life in jail for something that obviously I had no parts of doing. But I'm out now, and I can't go into talking about it in too many details. Although I would love to. Boy, I would love to tell you guys the tale of what that is like, and you know, whether there are many gangs. There are Crips and there are Bloods. There are 5%ers and folk and all kinds of gangs. Area Brotherhood. But there's only one barbarian horde, and that's the greatest, most powerful gang in the land, and that was known throughout the halls, if you understand. Now, I can't go into these things because I am pursuing some civil actions. Unfortunately, we had to enter the land of Tyr. For the land of Talos, clearly is the better land to go in. But unfortunately, such things had to be pursued. I would love to expound upon and explain in the future times that we shall have together. My wonderful horde of the Tales in that strange land of jail where the orcs are allowed to guard the humans. It was the most peculiar and bizarre experiment of mind games, you understand. But I am here, and hopefully there was no faith shaken by any of you. I guess I would definitely like to thank my friends and my family. Pretty much everybody stuck through me. Everybody knew this was an absolute ridiculousness that was falsely perpetrated and put upon a man. So, and I would like to thank my barbaric brother, the halfling Tim Harper of Samwise. Is it 57? I'm sorry, I haven't been around on YouTube for a while. But Samwise Tim and a man wrote to me, you understand, in jail. And that means a lot. You definitely learn who your friends are. And I had tons of friends coming down and seeing me, you know, and I really appreciate the guys that come down and see me. Kevin Cuff and Rob Fahrenholt and big old Nugulus Noceris, the Spoiler Supreme Consenters, Mohammed Ahmed Halim, Steve Fillmore, Frank Melvin, you understand. And I appreciate all the guys coming down, seeing me. I appreciate people putting the money on the books, sending me stuff while I was in jail. And it was interesting. I tell you this, jail does make a man harder. You know, you find out a lot of things about yourself when you're put in predicaments and situations. And again, I can't go into anything, but I will tell you, no one took anything from your main man. Not by any long stretch of the imagination, but the things I could tell you guys. That's like an entire another channel in of its own right. Very, very interesting sociological dynamic. And it's possible to find role-playing games and a role-playing opportunity in there. At least when you write them and you run them, they do come, just like a cornfield. Anywhere such possibilities can be. While in there, I wrote another game. Very, very simplistic, very fast, very slick, and it play-tested very well. So, that's something I'll have out for you guys. I'm sorry for anyone that got in Within the Ring of Fire bundle packs. Don't get it twisted. I'm still going to be trying to get everybody their stuff as soon as possible. You understand? And more on that as we go along. The people that bought in for the special games, we're going to get everything taken care of. So hopefully you guys give me a little breathing room, because I have a lot I have to take care of getting out now. But again, I try to always be just above board and honest with all you guys. And I wish I could go into the real details of everything. So don't blow me up about that. I don't want like 150 responses in the inbox today. Oh, this and that, you know, what's going on? Just know when I can discuss what I can discuss, how I can discuss, how everything's come around, that I definitely will. There's no shame in my game. And definitely something, you know, it's very nice to be extricated of this foul position. So, again, you know, just thank you to everybody who, you know, who stood by me, who understood, and didn't stop believing in your main man. And I know you out there in YouTube land believe in the gospel of your main man. And I can tell you this, during that time, as I said, it was a lot of a lot of time for reading, a lot of time for meditation and introspection, a lot of time for writing, and there's definitely going to be some more extremely interesting items coming at you very soon in that role-playing arena. So I've really rededicated myself to pursuing this beautiful, glorious art that we do share as that collective ethereal space, something that can literally bend the bars of injustice from around a man's mind and send you shivering with delight into new vistas and platitudes unbeknownst and unbeknowable to you. And when I was in jail, people just be running. We got a lot now running. Oh, come on, get the game. Let's get the game. So it came out to be a real interesting experience running it in such an incredibly stripped down way. The new game I've put together, tentatively called Salvation. You can understand why a man would call something Salvation. Salvation, classic fantasy, jailhouse rules, a deck of cards, all the random determiner we had, and I got it all sorted out. Game system that is great for introductory to new players. That's great for when you have that 8-year-old who are just not getting and understanding the vast differences and complex mechanics of a D20 system, or if for some reason you expanded, try to explain something more rules heavy than that. This was bang, bang, boom. You could teach somebody this in a very small period of time. The game system seems very well balanced too. The skill system in it seems more balanced than that of most games. So I took that as a particularly helpful aspect in the game. I'm going to be typing it up, and I have it right over there. That's why I keep looking in that direction. Typing it up. Hopefully we'll have that out sometime towards Christmas. Something else for you guys to put on the Christmas list, Barbarian style. Get your loot on. And if you haven't picked up Within the Ring of Fire, Drive-Through RPG, 77 Throws, the Theological Codex, Saga Book, on sale now, hardback. 77 Throws is softback, PDF available. Hit your main man up and get PDFs directly to you at a special price. You understand, baby. And the next Within the Ring of Fire book, news coming very soon on that front. So we are in the process of putting it together for you. I know a lot of you saw that Burning Phoenix on the pages. A lot to do, but I want to let you guys know that, and I already had a lot of goodwill wishes, so for those mean a lot to me, particularly having been through an emotional oasis, you understand, and I really appreciate all the good thoughts, good feelings, and good ideas there. And once I'm going to talking about all this stuff, it was a very weird experience, but definitely got through it without any sort of problems. And in some places, even if it's kind of odd to say, it was actually at some point kind of enjoyable. I know that sounds very weird, but I mean, that is sort of the experience I had, I suppose. So hopefully we're going to go ahead and talk a little more about this. I tell you guys, I've had a very interesting life, and at some point I'm going to write a biography, and I think that'll be well worth looking into. I think you guys will like that. It'll probably still be a few years out, but I got one hell of a chapter on that. So maybe two, probably 2 different chapters to handle 2 different aspects there. But again, thank you. When I say I love you guys, I mean I love you guys. The ones that stand by me, the ones that stand strong, the ones that scream to the northern wind to the top of their lungs like a rolling thunder. Regardless of where I am, your main man will hear you. You understand, baby? So, again, thank you. And thank you for your patience. And all things should be put in place upon the appointed time for when the stars draw right. You understand? Your main man gonna be on you all night. Woo!